Okay, so we're going to try to graph this one, and we're going to try to graph this one without doing long division. We're going to try to graph it by finding the asymptotes. So I'm going to go ahead and look for my vertical asymptote. My vertical asymptote is again related to my domain. So I'm going to see, if looking at my domain, I can't have a 0 in the denominator. So x cannot equal 3, which means my vertical asymptote is just x equals 3. So that the asymptote is showing me what it can't actually pass. For my horizontal asymptote, I could do long division, but I know when I do long division, I'm just basically going to be dividing my highest x into my highest x. So I can just look at the ratio of that and say, okay, what is 1 over negative 1? 1 over negative 1 is just negative 1. So y equals negative 1 is going to be my horizontal asymptote. So let's go ahead and try to draw this out. So if I try to draw this out, I'm going to get vertical asymptote at 3, horizontal asymptote at negative 1. Okay, so now I need to know where in my quadrants, because it seems to be 4 things, so where in my quadrants my graph actually lies. So I'm just going to plot some points. And I'm going to plot the intercepts, because intercepts are usually easy. So I'm going to try to find the x-intercept and y-intercept. And while y-intercept, we just sub 0 in for x. So I'll get 0 over 3 minus 0, or 0. So I actually already have both intercepts, 0, 0. Which also tells me that this graph lies in this quadrant. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the other graph probably going to lie here, but I should check. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in anything greater than 3. So I'm going to plug in, just do 6 so we can get a pretty big number. So if I plug in a positive 6, I'm going to get x, y, oh, should have done that there. If I plug in a positive 6, I'm going to get 6 over 3 minus 6. 6 over negative 3, so negative 2. So that would be down here if I plug in 6. So yeah, should definitely lie, and again, it's just going to follow the asymptotes. Okay, so we can get that graph, get an idea of what is going. I guess I should find the range. My range would be, goes all the way down, goes all the way up. It's just not hitting that asymptote, so y does not equal negative 1.